I have a message for you, and I'm here to deliver it. Because if you don't know and you're new to this specific channel, I'm Kate the Angel Medium. I talk all things angel. I'm a divine channel to the angels, especially Archangel Michael. So if that resonates with you, stick around because we do beautiful, big, awesome, amazing things here. And if this found you, let me tell you, this is not a coincidence because you are incredibly frustrated right now. You are incredibly frustrated now because you feel like you're moving slower than you want. I get it. Slow and steady does win though. It's not a weakness. It can be a superpower to have the patience to keep going despite not receiving the accolades from other people, people noticing your effort or feeling like your angels just have forgotten about you because you're going through that divine pause. Check out my previous video and you will know all about why it feels like nothing's moving right now. Okay, here's the deal, guys. I can feel the frustration. I can feel that you feel unseen. I feel like a lot of you are at that point right now where it's like, what's the point? And in honesty, this is the point in the journey where most people give up. It is. Let's be real. You have given up in this part of the journey before as well. But I'm here right now to make sure that you don't. I'm here right now to make sure that you don't give up and that you keep going and that your angels do recognize all the hard work that you've been putting into everything and that you are not alone and that they are so proud of your effort and they're so proud of your consistency and they're so proud of you finally picking you. Yeah. But this is a big part of the journey where you're either in it to win it or you're going to give up. This is the part of the movie where we see the montage and we see the heroine or the hero working hard. And yeah, the montage is usually clips of struggle and winning, but it's just a montage. You don't see the sweat and the tears behind the scenes of the hero having to push through. And that's what we're doing. We're pushing through because we're powerful and we're meant to. It doesn't mean that it's not meant for you. If anything, it means who wants it and how badly do you want it. This is where the angels see who will stand the test of time. Who really wants it? Who is really, really going to rise above and step into the alignment, the mission, the purpose that is meant for you by God's design? Because we all have the potential and we all have a story. We all have a reason or an excuse for why we should give up because we have trauma from our past. But instead, I want you to use that as why you should do this. That despite everyone your entire life doing everything in their power to break you down, you show them and you show yourself and you show the angels, and you show God that you're powerful and that you can show up for yourself and that you are worth showing up for yourself and that you are allowed to be ambitious and you are allowed to go after your dreams and goals. If that means to be filthy rich, good. Why? Because the more people that have access to abundance, who have big, beautiful hearts, the more the wealth is shared to the people who need the support, those who cannot support themselves. Whether that be kittens or puppies or children or people that don't have housing, who deserve it and are just in a tough spot. It is very valuable, your dream and your goal. It is not bad. And God puts those dreams and goals in your heart for a reason because He knows what you will do with it, right? See, consistency will always win, where burnout comes from the speed, the all in mentality. You will eventually collapse. That is why slow and steady always wins, because you're building strong foundations. Yes, I mean it. See, don't let the lack of applause trick you into believing that you're not winning. Because this is a part of the journey where you're learning to clap for yourself. Because the true validation that matters is from God, your angels, and then you. What everyone else thinks doesn't matter. Because in reality, the majority of people who say they want you to do well really only mean they want you to do as well as them, but never better. That is why the isolation. That is why you feel like often you don't want to tell people what your goals are because you know they're sacred to you and you don't want them to talk you out of it. Think about all the times, think about all the times, let's say you're on a diet, right? And you go over a girlfriend's house or a guy friend's house and they know how important it is for you to stick to your diet. It's so important to you. And they say, you know what? Just have a cheat night. It's not a big deal. It is a big deal. It's a big deal to you. And if someone truly loved you and wanted the best for you, they would never put you in that position, especially if you've expressed yourself or expressed to them how important sticking to your diet is and having the system that you need to thrive. And that's what I mean by most people want to see you do well, but not better than them. And like I said, this is where most people give up. But you are building something that lasts. And so you will run into those things. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad people. It just means that they're not at your level. See, when we build the unshakable foundations, it aligns with divine timing. It ensures that you can hold the success when it comes. You know, even this, I used to dive into social media and be like, I have to post every single day. I have to do this. I have to do this. And it was exhausting. And I would get to the point where I was so burnt out that then I wouldn't post for a month. When I started to build the foundation of my social media, where I would just commit to posting one card of the day or one message of the day, it was something that I could build on. Same with my health journey. I first committed to just drinking one glass of water every single day. One glass of water. And here I am now, building on that foundation every single day where I am working out 4 or 5 times a week, drinking almost a gallon of water every day. But it started somewhere. Just like communicating with my angels. It all started at the very morning where I would just say, "Good morning, angels. I'm excited for another day." And I would wait and look for synchronicities or symbols, and it would just build. See, I want you to truly honor the power of slow and steady because empires were not built in a day. Legacy is not built in a day. And that is the type of energy that you have the ability to tap into. And I want you to understand something. You're not losing, you're actually winning. You're winning because you're doing it the right way this time. You're in alignment this time. It just feels so incredibly uncomfortable because you're doing it so differently and you're receiving completely different messages from what you're used to because you're going after something bigger. You're no longer playing small, right? Which is terrifying because the more we play big, the more it hurts when we don't reach that height because all of a sudden you start to believe in yourself. And when things don't work out quickly, we forget that the bigger the dream, the bigger the changes, the shifts, the more time the outside world needs to catch up to you. So you're not the problem here. It's that the world around you needs to catch up to your big, beautiful changes. They're not working as diligently as you. They're not seeing you the way that God and the angels see you yet, but they will. And as you raise your energy and as you become more confident in yourself, the right people will come into your life who completely support that. the people that are like on the same journey as you and totally get it, and they want nothing more than to break bread with people who get it. It happens. You may not believe me now, but it does. That's why athletes hang out with athletes. That's why bookworms hang out with bookworms. That's why the educated hang out with the educated. It's also why the crumb bums hang out with the crumb bums. The people who make excuses hang out with the people that make excuses. The people that gossip hang out with the people that gossip. You will find your people. The more you go after what you desire, because they will be going after something similar. And you will actually have something in common with them. And you'll actually have something to talk to them about other than crap, caca, and nothingness. Because I don't know about you guys, I hate small talk. I want to talk about philosophy. I want to talk about angels. I want to talk about current events. I want to talk about things that matter. I'm telling you, it's going to get so good. Keep showing up every single day. You are worth it. You're worth it. Now, if you've made it this far, in the comments, I want you to say, I am worth it. Okay? I am worth it. And if you want to work with me one on one or see any of my offers, you know to always look in the description box. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Kate the Angel Medium. I'm here to wake you up. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon.